Stocks finished mixed today after all three major indices suffered big losses to start the week. The Dow down 154 points. The S&P and NASDAQ also finished in the red, losing just under 1%. Also ending the day in red, Twitter. Shares down over 3% following new whistleblower complaints about the company's security and accounts. The complaints could add fuel to billionaire Elon Musk's allegations against Twitter. He claims the platform is undercounting the number of spam and bot accounts. Twitter and Musk are set to go to trial in October after Musk tried backing out of his $44 billion acquisition. So joining us now, NewsNation business contributor Lydia Moynihan. So Lydia, great to have you with us. All right, so we see Twitter stock dropping today. Is that a direct result of today's report?
Certainly, yeah. The stock is down more than 7% today. Now, it's important to preface all of this by saying none of these accusations have been confirmed. But if they are true, they are very problematic for the company. And we have this gentleman who used to run security for Twitter filing these formally with various federal regulatory agencies. So he certainly believes it. And I just want to walk through some of what he's alleging. And he was brought on about 2 years ago to run security at Twitter after a number of high-profile breaches that affected a lot of important people's accounts, including Elon Musk, Barack Obama, Mike Bloomberg, some names there. And he said that during his time at Twitter, he observed a number of things. He said that the company is vulnerable to breaches. They are running out-of-date software. They are rudderless and chaotic and unable to protect daily users. They misled purposely regulators about security and spam. They withheld facts about data breaches. They prioritized growth over actually reining in bots, in part by tying executive compensation to growth rather than reining in spam. And he's saying this could actually present a national security issue. You look at, there's a number of high-profile individuals very concerned that Twitter just doesn't have it under control. Now, again, for all of this to be true, it would be incredibly shocking. It would mean that a number of high-profile C-suite type people at Twitter knowingly misled regulators for years. And that's an extremely serious accusation, but one that he clearly believes. So, again, we're going to have to wait to get more confirmation on whether or not these are actually true, but pretty explosive accusations, nevertheless.
Absolutely. I mean, very explosive. And how could this potentially affect this legal battle that's, publicly waging on between the company and Elon Musk?
The timing is certainly significant. The gentleman, Peter Zatko, he was brought in again about 2 years ago, and he said that none of this is related to Elon Musk. He said he's not coordinated with Elon Musk, any of his efforts. But it is important to note that before today, a lot of legal analysts were looking at the case Elon Musk had against Twitter, and they were saying, there's no way Elon Musk wins this. He can't say, oh, Twitter didn't disclose properly the number of bots, and therefore I can get out of this deal. People were throwing cold water on his case. Well, now it might not be that Peter Zatko actually helps Elon Musk with the bot argument, but we hear from legal sources that this opens up a whole new can of worms that Elon Musk's legal team are looking at that could maybe get Musk out of that deal. So Zatko, this man, has been subpoenaed by Elon Musk's legal team. So this could be just the start of all kinds of accusations that come out, and there will be another hearing tomorrow in Delaware with this case. So
all right. The saga
pretty exciting
continues.
News on the hearing eve.
All right, Lydia, thank you so much for that. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.